It seems like everyone has a cough, sore throat, or the sniffles this season. And what's worse is that we just keep passing it back and forth. Joining me now with tips to keep your family healthy is Dr. Zak Zarbock. He's a pediatrician and founder of Zarbee's Natural Cough Remedies for Kids. Hi, doctor. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
We are in the middle of this cold and flu season, so how long do we expect it to last?
You know, that's a good question. You know, we typically see it peak in January or February, but we seem to be lagging behind what we saw last year a little bit by about 2 weeks. So I think there's a good chance it may get worse here before it gets better. So still some time to go.
I know it is really difficult for parents to try to keep their kids germ-free. You say wash your hands, and then when you're 2 and 3 and 4 years old, you don't think about those things. So what other ways can family and parents help their kids stay healthy?
You know, washing hands oftentimes has to be a whole family affair, and the parents helping, but, you know, still important, but doing it at the right times. You know, as kids come home from school or from daycare, as we come home from work, that's the time when we really want to make sure we're using, you know, a good hand washing technique or a hand sanitizer to try to eliminate those germs. Also teaching coughing into the, into the arm, covering that cough can be helpful. But there's a lot of things that we can do at home in terms of our diet. You know, a diet high in sugar can compromise the immune system. Not getting enough vitamin D. We don't see as much sun in the winter months, and so enhancing there. And then, you know, yogurt's a great source of probiotics, may actually help prevent some of the cold and flu.
Well, when kids do get sick, it's my understanding now that you've come out with a natural cough syrup for children, a nighttime version and a regular version. And the reason you did that was you think it's safer for kids?
Well, it's absolutely safer. The FDA, a few years back came out with some great rulings restricting the use of cough medicine in kids. Something that we as pediatricians have known for years is that they're ineffective, and in recent years they've shown that they can be very harmful. And so with the great research on buckwheat honey showing to be more effective than traditional cough medicine, we've combined that with vitamin C and zinc to help support the immune system. Great source or remedy for cough, sore throat, not only for kids but also for adults.
That's interesting. So adults can use this too?
Absolutely. You know, we've had so many parents that have been using their children's cough syrup that we actually came out with an adult line that again is very effective. It doesn't interact with other medications, unlike many of the traditional medicated products, and works very well.
I would think that this would make parents feel a little bit better about giving this to their kids when they're sick. One more question about when children do have some of these symptoms of a sore throat or a cold or a cough. Should they go to school, or are they just spreading those germs to other kids? You
know, that's a tough question that we all face as parents at some point or another. And they are okay to go to school once we see the fever come down. We like to see it gone for about 24 hours before sending them back. Once the coughing has become somewhat sporadic, less than a few times an hour. And then when that green, goopy nose has kind of cleared, that's a good indicator. And lastly, when we see that energy level come back up, that's a good indicator they're ready to go back to school.
Well, we hope that this year it's a shortened season for cold and flu. We can only hope.
We're hoping so too.
Doctor, where can our viewers go for more information?
You know, we put a lot of tips, and a lot of the tips that I give to my own patients on our website at zarbees.com. Some great ways to try to keep our kids and our families healthy this winter season.
We will look there. Thank you very much.
Thanks.